Yeah.
What's good, y'all? We back. We did a video earlier today. I didn't know that this video was gonna drop. On the Diddy stream that we did the other day, I said, don't expect no statement from Diddy. And I was thinking more so in the form of like legal representation, like his lawyer comes out and says some stupid shit like it wasn't me or whatever, and just tries to be quiet and let time heal it as best as possible. Really think that that could happen. Um, I think that the amount of pressure, the amount of people that's speaking out, how bad it's really getting out there or already is out there for Diddy, he had no choice. He had no choice. He had to address it. And I think at this point, when you see that you're at the bottom, and when I'm talking about at the bottom, I don't mean like he said in his apology video, like, oh, I hit rock bottom. I'm talking about like, yo, I'm really being put out. I'm really being cast away. It's really about to be over for me. They really done with me. You know what I'm saying? It's to me a ditch attempt. A ditch attempt is you come out, you try to claim it because ain't nobody claimed shit this whole fucking time. But you come out, you claim it, you apologize, you say God, you say rock bottom, you say therapy, you say all these things, right? And you try to garner some type of sympathy. That's what this was about to me. But let's play it, let's hear it, and I just feel like there's so much wrong, even with this apology video itself.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you got to do that. I was fucked up.
Bad right there. So off rip, that's a problem. I was fucked up. Speaking in the past tense as if you're good now, or as if back in 2016 or whenever that happened in that hotel footage, you was at a bad place. You was at your lowest. You didn't know what to do with yourself. Nobody's gonna accept that. You want to know why? Because all the shit that's on you right now is current. Now, I'm talking about the people coming out and outing you. All right. Everybody that's coming out about Diddy right now, they're not nobody's doing this to Diddy because it's just like, you know what, let's just all pull up. It's the continued behavior. Is he really attempting right now to try to paint a picture that back then in 2016, I went through something dramatic, I was fucked up, I was wrong, and now things are different? Is that the picture that you're trying to paint right now? That right there is a mistake in itself, saying anything related to the past tense. Because all the shit that's going on, people's talking about right now. What you on right now? What's these freak offs about? What's all these sex trafficking alligators? What's this? What's that? Of course, past shit is coming out to compliment it, but nobody was after you in 2016. So to try to paint the picture, he's fucking up already in this video.
I mean, I hit rock bottom,
Past
but I make
tense.
no excuses.
You can't.
My behavior on that video,
You can't. You can't make any excuses. See, it's impossible to try to go R. Kelly mode and just be like, oh, that wasn't me in the video, or try to pull a Shaggy. It wasn't me. It's impossible. And shout out to all the knuckleheads out there. I guess that's the best word that I could use. I could be like, yo, is that somebody? Is that AI? You can't use AI for fucking everything now. All right. You got people that are on cold court on recorded phone calls, doing bullshit, doing illegal shit, whatever. Everybody's gonna try to have their lawyers pull some AI shit now. All right. This AI shit ain't gonna get you off. I'm not talking about Diddy. I'm talking about everybody. Y'all be swearing AI is out now. Was that me on that phone call? It's probably AI. Get the fuck out of here. AI is not the ultimate out. Okay. So you Nimrods out there that was like, yo, I think that's AI. Or it's not that clear. The whole world is looking. That's fucking Diddy. And then you can fucking see Cassie's face when she got the hood down for a second. Like, it's them. It's fucking them. And here's another piece of this. My bad to jump off topic while we fucking playing the video, y'all. But here's another piece of this. I feel like we got to bring on the table. Everybody's just throwing out there like, yo, why was he this comfortable to do this in a hotel? And it could even loan to his behavior. Now I know you could say because of the money. Yo, where was the people coming out in the hallway? Was she screaming in the video? Is anybody else getting off the elevator? Why was he comfortable enough to do this in the hallway and then sit down and throw shit at her and all that? It probably just went for God knows how long. He probably had the whole floor rented and locked down. People do that. People do that. Sometimes people do it because they have big reputations and high celebrities. Sometimes people do it simply because they got a lot of money. Sometimes people do it because they know what's about to go on. They can't have no ears to the walls. They can't have no ears to the doors. They can't have nobody walking by hearing this or recording something through the walls or nothing like that. And sometimes you might say, I gotta take the whole fucking floor. You know what I'm saying? So don't scratch the fact that, or we can't allow these type of excuses to remove the fact that everybody believes that this wasn't your first occurrence. People believe that you was on this type of shit before and after. Why? Because your reputation for this shit precedes you at this point. It precedes you at this point. Everybody says he's hot-headed, he's got a temper. There's rumors he done stole on and beat up Drake and all this type of shit. And I'm not trying to say that men don't get into fights, but you have the reputation already. You have the reputation. There's no way out of that video.
It's inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video.
No choice.
I'm disgusted.
The world is.
I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
Bullshit. Because the other day you was just tweeting and posting about like, oh, the truth is gonna come to light. All this. You was kind of trying to paint the picture like everybody's after you on some witch hunt shit, on some money grab shit. What you mean you disgusted now? You was lying. You was lying, and the video comes out, and now you're caught red-handed for your shit. You was fucking lying, and nobody expects any different. Like you got a video like that, and you allegedly pay $50,000 to suppress or to get your hands on or whatever it can. The hotel shit is a whole nother conversation with this within itself. But you allegedly pay $50,000 to have the footage either suppressed or you get your hands on it, whatever the case may be, right? Nobody is gonna sit here and believe you that you watch that shit now. You like, damn, no, you tried to get away with it. You didn't go atone and exercise your demons. Nobody's gonna believe that at this point. And now they killing you talking about all the brother love shit was a masking. You see how everything just comes back to kill you when you're not authentic and when you're not genuine. Look around the whole world. They don't believe you. You need more people. You need more people to come out and vouch for you, not no Stevie J. That ain't gonna do it. You and at this point with the video, there is no vouching. Everybody that was vouching for him has retracted, apologized, or spun away. Oops, my bad. I was wrong. Real shit.
I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy, go into rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace.
I can't. I gotta pause it again. My bad, y'all. I mean, no disrespect to people of all the different religions in this world, regardless of what you practice. But really, really, so you're gonna use the self, the self sympathy, so to speak, of I hit my low, I was at my bottom. You're gonna use mental stability by saying I had to seek professional help, right? And then you're gonna go to religion. You're gonna use that. Like, how many angles you got for this video, brother love? This is crazy. This is crazy. This is wild.
I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day.
Sorry to who? That's another thing I took from the first time I watched this. Anybody realize he never said sorry to Cassie? Deep down in his soul, people like that probably still blame her, like, you made me do this, or you said this, or you made me trip out in that room and made me come. That's why he had that much aggression and that much hatred in that grab and that throw and that kick and that stomp. It looked hatred filled. That's why deep down inside, he probably don't want to apologize to her. This was your opportunity. The world is on your ass. And you decide, like, what else, what other pivot can I make other than to just try to apologize and see what I can get from that. And when you stand on the stage and that is your moment, You still don't even apologize to Cassie. How wild and wicked is that? Wild.
I'm not admitted to be a better man each and every day.
That right there, I'm on both sides because I'm the person that believes in constant evolution your entire life. There's something I could learn in my 20s, my 30s, my 40s, my 50s, my 60s, my 70s. Absolutely. But brother love, you're 54 years old and your reputation is your reputation. People don't believe that you're trying to make strides to be a better man. What you're exuding out here is that you really are this type of person, and your power, your money, and your position, including things like your alleged $50,000 to suppress the footage, shows that you wasn't about growth. You just was who you was, and you can get by. You can get over. Where was the growth then? You growing when the footage disappeared? Because for this shit to be suppressed since 2016, I wonder how, right? I mean, it's in the fucking claims from Cassie, but I still will, say alleged and all that because it's nobody knows. That the feds come up with the footage when they raided them? Did somebody from the hotel, finally step out when now that they see the world on his heels? Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows? I seen somebody on Twitter say some wild shit that Drake had the footage this whole fucking time. And when he saw that he was losing the battle and it was over for him, to get the attention off of him, he dropped he leaked the footage. You're gonna see it all, right? And you want to know what? We could laugh at shit like that. Like somebody said that Drake vaulted the footage this whole time, and he put that was his red button to push. Get the spotlight off of me. I'm done right now. Hold on. Put it on Diddy. We could laugh at shit like that. You want to know why? Because nobody believes that you're trying to make strides since that moment to be a better person. We feel like that's really you. There's no. It's fucked up too because people do deserve second chances, but nobody believes that that's the first time he did that to Cassie. But people do deserve second chances. People do deserve opportunities to grow and evolve and to become better people. We all make mistakes. We all make mistakes. The problem for Diddy is people don't look at that and see that as a mistake. They look at that and say, that's you, and now you're caught red-handed. You've been caught to some degrees. I mean, you settled a day later. People interpret that as caught already. But I get it. We all are able to finally stand on one side of the fence now that we have the full hard evidence. If we always had the full hard evidence, there wouldn't be no trials for nothing that's going on. People wouldn't still be, I'm not sure about people like Megan and Tory. If the moment you get the footage, then you get to see who's who and what people really stand for. That's when. That's when. Because whether we gave benefit, I see a lot of people saying, I said that in the last stream. I see a lot of people saying, like, yo, you gave him benefit of the doubt, or, like, how come, why would somebody come out now after all these years? Like, nah, this is a shakedown. Like, nah, I need proof. Proof comes. Now you're like, okay, show me where you stand. Everybody's like, nah, disgusting. 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 And it validates her whole shit. It validates her whole shit along with everything else that's in her shit. Whether it's so, all right, let's say she fucking exaggerated, but everybody's gonna read her fucking claim to when she initially dropped the case on this motherfucker and believe everything now. They just believe that's who you are, Diddy. We all believe that's who you are, Diddy. Ain't no I'm trying to strive to be a better man. Nobody believes that.
I'm not asking for forgiveness.
You can't.
I'm truly sorry.
Once again, never took the opportunity to take this moment right here that's going to have billions of views. Maybe Diddy's apology will probably have billions of views across social media and YouTube and news channel, all types of shit. Probably will have billions of views, and you don't even take that opportunity to say, I apologize to Cassie. I already explained why my opinion is why he didn't apologize to Cassie, because I feel deep down inside he probably still's like, fuck her. You're the reason for all this shit. Like whoever will apologize to the person that outed them. Like, that's rare. They feel like, yo, I was good. I was high on life. I didn't have none of these problems. I didn't have the feds raiding my crib. I didn't have none of these accusations. I have all these other lawsuits coming at me because you opened up Pandora's box. I didn't have nothing until you. People will blame other people for their shit. I probably did it before too. It's just an emotional state. It's a state of just like, damn, like you're the cause of this. But people treat the symptoms. They don't treat the root cause. And when you look in the mirror, there goes your root cause. And now I'm trying to say he's not treating the root cause, which is why I believe he never, in that video right there, apologized to Cassie. Never. And you see all the people now that's coming out, right? You're seeing some people with names, and people are disgusted. People are outing him. Like, he's done. So Uncle Luke, I saw Slim Thug apologize. He's like, man, I was on the other side. I was standing by Diddy. He dropped an apology video. Real nigga shit. Dropped an apology video to Cassie. See Bobby Schmurder shit. Young wild Bobby Schmurder. Even he take a stand. Like, man, this is bull. What the fuck is y'all on? People look up to y'all. So Cedric the Entertainer. I saw Stephen A. Smith. So Whack 100. So Joe Button. Joe Button's audio came out. He said, we're gonna redo our shit. He said, but do y'all think that I saw that footage and I thought anything other than fuck that nigga? People's taking like stern stances. DL Hughley, who's dude that does sports coverage, played in the NFL. I saw his video today. He was like, he's a bitch to me forever. People's taking that type of stance. And it's only gonna get worse. Because even the people that don't genuinely feel like they want to take that stance, it's so heavy for Diddy right now. You would dare somebody to be supportive to Diddy publicly right now. You can't, because then you join him. That you would get killed for saying anything even remotely close to supporting Diddy right now. For the people that still want to take that stance. Here's another reason, honestly, while we're here, fuck it. Here's another reason why I think that Diddy is done. Not just because seeing the visual and the evidence is that impactful, right? We all saw it. It's a wrap for him. But here's another reason why I think he's done. These big industries and corporations and that have their hooks into like the faces and the celebrities and whatnot, when they're done with you, that's when it's really, really over. That's why I watch people like Kanye's career right now, right? After all the anti-Semitic stuff and everything, and you saw the Adidas situation and whatnot. As big as Kanye West is, he's doing his promo run and he's thanking Ty Dolla $ign for standing next to him. Ty Dolla $ign is this compared to Kanye West. No disrespect to Ty Dolla $ign. I love his music, but you know what I'm saying? So you start to look around and be like, yo, is it that dangerous to stand next to Kanye West? Are all of his major endorsements done forever? I think he can possibly rebound. Possibly. There's been a lot of celebrities that rebound, go through some wild accusations. Those are the people that's going to be quiet right now. Like people that had assault charges or had shit with women, they're all going to be quiet right now. They can't. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody fucking talk about the spotlight on me, reminding me of what I fucking did. Right? But just think about it. All these people that go through this type of shit. They say Karl Malone shit got swept under the rug. Anthony Anderson had a situation. We all know how much R. Kelly continued on with his career after Aaliyah and after that tape came out and after Sparkle came out on him. We know how many hits and how many features and how many shows and how many awards he still, was a part of after that shit. After. You know what I'm saying? And the list just keeps going and going and going. And that's why I say when these powerful people and companies and studios, when they're done with you, when they can't get no more money out of you, it's a wrap. I say that about like examples when I use like Wesley Snipes. When Wesley Snipes was Passenger 57, untouchable. When he was Blade, untouchable. A little bit later on in his career, they put him in jail for what? Tax evasion? Tax evasion? You think Wesley Snipes at the peak of his career would have went and sat up in jail for a year for tax evasion? You know how many people would phone call, get him out of here? Just like the Lord of War movie that we talk about, right? That phone call comes like, no. Let that go. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. I think that Kobe Bryant probably shouldn't have gone down behind the details that I remember, because there was a lot of stuff going on with that young lady from what I remember the details, with a lot of other men, I think on the same day or whatever the case may be. But whatever the case may be, I still, at that time, I remember telling myself, this is Kobe Bryant. He's still one of the biggest stars in the NBA. When you talk about the NFL, the NBA, Nike, these are some of the world's biggest corporations. Toyota, like what? The NBA has your back. Like, who thought Kobe was going to jail? I never thought for a second he was going to jail, ever, ever. You know what I'm saying? Despite the details that I remember, but even outside of it, I was just like, regardless, I just don't see it. Diddy already stepped down from Revolt, right? You're not pumping out hits of music no more, right? Name me 5 superstars that signed a Bad Boy. Or I can't name anybody. I don't know anybody that's named signed a Bad Boy right now. I can't. I can't think about it. I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of his heydays in these, they're behind him. His peak is behind him. 54 years old, and falling more and more and more out of the graces of this newer generation that's coming in. So the power figures that's levels above him, you expect them to be protecting him through this? Here's a good example, Chris Brown. Now, we saw evidence for that, didn't we? We saw the pictures of Rihanna's face. How did he survive that? Because we still got young Michael Jackson here, part reincarnated, right? That's what people say. The closest thing to, that's what they say, right? So rebrand, let some time go by. You know what I'm saying? Chris Brown is still a megastar. Y'all had the proof then, but these big companies and these they wasn't done with him. Niggas is done with Diddy. And I think that's why a lot of people also like, I don't even gotta worry about fucking speaking out publicly, because a lot of these people, these celebrities that's speaking on Diddy right now, they're media trained, like the Stephen A. Smiths of the world, right? Stephen A. Smith is one of the most media trained, do what the people above me say ass motherfuckers, superstars or heavyweights that we see, right? That's why he gets fucking attacked for the the coon and shit. Like, people think like he's willing to be on some yes sir massa shit, right? Regardless, let's not go on Stephen A. Smith right now. He's super, super conscious of networking. He doesn't come off like somebody that would, take a very, very strong presidential stand if it could possibly hurt his ratings or hurt his image. He doesn't come across like that to me. That's what Jalen Rose called him out for. He was like, I could speak my truth regardless. Like, other people, they'll bite their tongue. If the Stephen A. Smiths of the world that are that politically correct and that always worried about their network and pleasing the people above them and never jumping out and saying something that could bite him, right? If he jumps out there and he casts away Diddy, that's because these people in these positions of power, they know, like, oh no, he's done. That means I could really open up. I could pile on. I could speak on him too. I could say my piece. I could say how I truly feel when I see that video. Because you're also going to have people that's just going to be quiet. And it's like, you got the concept of don't dance on somebody's grave too fast. Right? If this is Diddy in his heyday, his industry peers, they wouldn't speak out the way that would seem to speak out right now. That's how the world really goes. We see that history. They wouldn't dance on his grave. Right? They like, nah, he'll fuck around, resurrect himself, and be on top of the world and all that. And now he's my enemy. I'm just better. I just say nothing. Nah, motherfuckers is everybody speaking out. Everybody. By the time like Jay-Z and Fat Joe speaks out, then Diddy might even be in jail by then. If he, and once again, I'm not here to play judge and jury on nobody, but it's a wrap. It's a wrap. That apology video is horrible. He made mistakes in the video itself. It's a wrap for him. He's done, and there's just no coming back from that. Zero. Shout out to all the members in the building too. Shout out to the members. Unpopular opinion. My members and my mods in the building. Cap, what up? Shout out to all the members. Shout out to the members. Talk about it, right? Shout out to the members. Talk about it, right? Talk about it. Mods in the building. He's done. It's over. Philly in the house. What up? Yeah, we around. Everybody's in here. Mods in the chat. What's up? It's over. It is over. Members. Let me read some members' comments real quick. Hold on. And stop saying he needs therapy. That motherfucker is sadistic. Therapy does to help that. And why is he saying that vid only? There's more. So is he gonna apologize for each video? I agree, TC. Shout out to the members in the building. I so agree with that. Like he's this got to be a scramble. The world is on his ass so much behind that footage coming out that he's trying to apologize for that, bringing in his own demons, bringing in God, bringing in therapy, all this type of stuff. And everybody knows that ain't his first rodeo. He's got more shit that's going to continue to come out on him. Some people believe it's already out in the form of Cassie's fucking suit when you read it. Some people just believe all of that shit already, and it's hard not to believe a lot of that shit now. Yo. Okay, what's good, homie? Members in the building. Video is it's over. The video is damning. And even for me, man, seeing the video just put a different spin on it. It's just like we talking about Drake. We'll never be able to look at Drake the same. Imagine trying to look at Diddy on some positivity shit. You can't. You can't. Kid Cudi got to post the car. What's that about, Bruce? Shout out to the members in the building. What's that about? What you mean? What car? What we talking about? What we talking about with that? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And it don't gotta come by 50 Cent. It's over for him. It's over for Diddy. The documentaries and all that shit, the YouTube docs is already coming around, but a real all out like Netflix special or some shit like that. You kidding me? Whether it takes a year, 2 years, 3 years, it's coming. It's coming. People are wishing, they're at a point now where they're wishing jail on a man. Everybody's like, yo, lock him up. So let people taking the public stance, like lock him up. When he blew his car up for trying to talk to Cassie. Oh. I saw Cassie's husband come out. Imagine being Cassie's husband and seeing that video for the first time. Damn. Imagine. That's crazy. That's crazy. He was just like, yo, people like, I think he said some deaf shit. You can't blame. I mean, this is the mother of my children and my woman and my wife, and then I gotta see a video come out and go viral. The whole world watches this man. What? Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. People feel like when you do it and it's a red-handed, reaction, court reaction, and he went in a couple different. It was a short video, but he went in multiple directions, and I think it's telling for the fact that he never even apologized to Cassie, and the whole shit never apologized to Cassie. You know what I'm saying? Like it's bad. It's bad. The industry's done with him. People are wishing the man in jail. And more shit's going to continue to come out because people now have the confidence. Nobody's scared of him anymore. Cassie was strong enough to break that. She came out. Now it's going to be the free fall. The free fall that some people, the people that were standing in the middle, they weren't sure until they saw the evidence, right? They was thinking that the free fall was just people looking for come up. So it's like, all right, we got to question all these lawsuits. Is all of them valid? Some of these people might be looking for a come up, and some of that might still be true. But as far as allegations about the type of person he is, free fall city. Some is going to be bullshit. Some is just going to be random people with their little stories. But the same thing happened to R. Kelly. When it all went down, even his brother started coming out. His own family, his own blood started coming out and speaking on him. People like, yeah, listen, I walked in when him and Aaliyah, blah, blah, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? Same thing for Diddy. Y'all gonna hear so much more bullshit about this man. But at this point, it shouldn't matter. Nobody should be taking the position like, I need to see this, or I need to understand this, I need to hear this before I make my full assessment. It's a wrap. That video closed his casket, metaphorically speaking, in regards to public opinion and people supporting or fucking with this man. It's over. It's done.